If you're using background music or any type of musical content in your videos, this should help you maximize the impact and usefulness of the music inside the edit. So if you haven't watched my latest YouTube short, I'll explain what we're doing today. We're breaking this guide down, starting from where to find good royalty-free music, all the way to explaining how to edit that music for your videos, including some tips to help you. And the chapters in the description should help you find exactly what you need. So let's get started. Finding royalty-free music for your videos can be a little bit hard, but it's not impossible. I'm here to tell you that there are many good choices out there depending on what you need for your videos. As a matter of fact, you can get royalty-free music from the YouTube audio library, as well as finding dedicated channels and services whose whole deal is to produce and distribute royalty-free music for you to use. Quick disclaimer, I would do my research before choosing a source because there is a thing called copyright strikes here on YouTube, so just be careful. And for that reason is why I use Artlist for my source of background music. I've been using their wide selection of music and sound effects for a while now, and I'm excited to say that they have reached out to me to tell you about the incredible copyright-free and licensed music that they offer. The download process is fast and easy for you to use. They've been so cool to offer 2 extra free months with your subscription, open to anyone who signs up through the link down below. And the cool thing is, if you use their music and the trial expires, you will still have that license to use that music in your videos when that happens. And you'll also be helping the channel and yourself, so thank you for that. So when it comes to using music for your videos, honestly, it can be as easy or as intricate as you need it to be. The hard part comes when you want to set a particular tone or mood for the whole video or just a particular scene, and of course the editing part too. But just ask yourself, what is the goal that you're trying to achieve in this part of the video, and what feeling do you want to express? And then go on from there. I have a separate video that I briefly explain what I mean that you can watch later. You first have to know that these tips can be used in any video editing software. Most of the time, I'll share general tips for music, such as making sure you have the proper volume so it doesn't overpower your voice, which can be distracting. But don't lower it to a point where you can't even hear it. Find a balance. And most of the time, I would avoid music with lyrics just because it can be distracting to your viewers when listening to you speak. But that's just the basics. It doesn't matter if you're lengthening or shortening your background music, you must always listen to the beat of the music and look for patterns in the waveform. It will help you identify where to cut in the music track so you can either loop your audio for it to continue or end it, making it shorter. Crossfades and transitions are going to be your friends. It will help you have that seamless loop between different sections of the music, and if you do it well, no one will even notice, even if you decide to make it shorter or longer. Just remember, no one will notice the change in the music unless if it's about the music or if it has prominent lyrics. Otherwise, they'll just be focusing on the content of the video and what you have to say. So first, you will select the music in your track, and of course we want it to match with the length of the video. I would suggest for the ending of the music track to be the ending of the original recording, since it will have the natural ending overall. All we have to do is scan the music track and hear for the patterns, which the waveforms can help. Once we identify the match between the song and ending, we can cut out the unnecessary segments and match them up right beside each other. This process can be a little lengthy depending on how many cuts you'll need to make, which is sometimes necessary, but if you take your time, it'll sound good. Now this is a sample of what I got now from a rough cut. As you can see, it matches up pretty good, but you can still notice a harsh cut in between the change. This is where the crossfade comes in handy. So however your editing software applies the crossfade, you will want to add it in between the transition points of the 2 cuts wherever necessary. From there, you can adjust the duration or length of the crossfade until you get something that sounds good to you. And this is the final result. Pretty seamless, but like I said, most people won't even notice. The same principle is applied here as well. We will use the same music track and all we have to do is make it longer to match the video. The way I would do it is to find a certain beat or pattern in the middle of the song that we can cut at 2 points and copy. From there, the process of scanning and finding a good match begins. Once you find a good match to insert the pattern, just paste it there by cutting and inserting the section of the music that you want to repeat until it matches the length of the video. So literally just copy and paste. Like always, expect to make more cuts as you go if necessary, and just play around with the music track until you get what you're looking for. Here's a quick sample of what I got so far. And it is the same cut I have for the rest of the loop. From here, let's get the crossfade and add it to each cut and adjust the duration accordingly. And the process is done, and this is how it sounds. So there you have it, a hopefully fast and simple guide to increase the quality of the edit in the music section of your videos. Let me know if any of these tips helped you, but like always, if you have any questions or suggestions, let me know in the comments. But that's pretty much it. By the way, if I were you, I would stick around for next week's video. It might be a big one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.